Hello, this is Dr. Buno Hardman, and welcome to my medical channel. Here, we talk about health, prevention, and the latest treatment methods. Hello, and a warm welcome to Dr. Lauren's Health Haven. I am Dr. Lauren, your guide on this amazing path toward thriving in the later stages of life. Today, I am thrilled to share something that has the potential to completely change the way you enjoy your golden years. Have you ever observed those men in their 70s or 80s who seem to resist the effects of aging? They possess a radiant energy, keen intellects, and active bodies, along with a passion for life that makes you curious about their secret. On the other hand, some people unfortunately begin to diminish prematurely, becoming mere shadows of their former selves. What if I told you that one crucial factor might be found in an area we seldom discuss? An area society encourages us to abandon as we grow older. I am referring to your connection with your own body, more precisely, the role of self-pleasure. I understand this may cause some discomfort or surprise. Believe me, I understand. It is a subject that has long been cloaked in silence, especially for men of your age group. Yet, as a physician who has dedicated over 10 years to helping older adults regain their health, I can assure you this goes far beyond simple moments of happiness. Research reveals that maintaining a bond with your sexual self can be a real turning point for your mind, your cardiovascular system, your emotional well-being. In fact, everything that keeps you lively well beyond 80 years old. This message is not about shame or obligation. It is about liberation. It is about allowing yourself the freedom to explore your body with an open heart and mind, rediscovering what truly brings you pleasure and fulfillment. I invite you to stay with me today because we are going to explore this topic together. I will share the newest studies, real experiences from my patients, and a practical plan you can begin using tonight, regardless of your health or situation. Before we get started, I would love to hear from you. Leave a short comment below, telling me where you are watching from. Are you in Chicago, Tokyo, Melbourne, or perhaps a small town somewhere? And if you feel inspired by the end, please share your thoughts. Your opinion matters here. This is a dialogue, not a lecture, so let us break the silence together. Press play. Grab a cup of tea if you wish, and let us discover how to add not only years to your life, but life to your years. Let us begin with a question I have asked myself numerous times throughout my career. Why do some men age with such energy while others do not? As a doctor, I have witnessed this firsthand. Men in their late 70s, hiking with their grandchildren, solving puzzles faster than I can, laughing with a brightness that reflects true wellness. And then there are those who by the age of 65 seem to have stopped trying, not because they want to, but because they have been told that is simply how aging happens. But here is the truth, it does not need to be this way. One of the most underestimated aspects of healthy aging is our relationship with our sexual identity. Yes, I mean self-pleasure masturbation. A term that might feel uncomfortable to say aloud, especially if you grew up during a time when it was rarely talked about. In some places, it was kept secret or even discouraged. However, let us put that aside for now and focus on what science reveals. Your body is not meant to deteriorate simply because you grow older. This applies to your muscles, your brain, and definitely your ability to experience pleasure. Here is what actually happens. When you participate in sexual activities, including self-pleasure, your body responds in ways that extend far beyond the immediate moment. First comes a surge of hormones. You release testosterone, which helps maintain strong muscles and dense bones, both essential as we age. Then there is oxytocin, often known as the love hormone, which soothes your nervous system and reduces stress levels. Additionally, do not forget about endorphins, nature's own pain relievers that can alleviate issues ranging from joint discomfort to difficulty sleeping. But it does not stop with hormones. Every time you stimulate yourself, you increase blood circulation. Consider it a workout for your vascular system. blood flows to your brain, keeping those neural connections alert. It circulates to your heart, promoting cardiovascular health. And indeed, it reaches your pelvic area, helping to preserve the tissues and muscles necessary for proper function there. A long-term study conducted by the University of Finland observed men between the ages of 55 and 75 over a period of 5 years. Those who remained sexually active, whether with a partner or alone, experienced markedly lower incidences of heart disease and performed better on mental acuity tests compared to those who did not. Let me describe it this way. Visualize your body as an exquisitely complex machine, one that is designed to function beautifully throughout your life. For many years, a machine can run smoothly if well maintained. But if you neglect oiling a crucial component, it corrodes, slows down, even breaks. Think of your sexual health as that essential lubrication that keeps everything functioning efficiently. When you neglect it, you miss more than just moments of enjoyment. You let your vitality slip away unnoticed. So tell me, what have you observed about your energy recently? Are you feeling a bit more fatigued than before? Or is your concentration not as sharp? Share your thoughts in the comments. I am eager to understand your current state. Here is the truth. You are not obliged to settle for this decline. In my clinic, I have witnessed men in their 80s revitalize their lives simply by reconnecting with their bodies. This is not about longing for past days, but celebrating the remarkable person you are today. Now, let's explore why many men choose to distance themselves from this essential part of life, and how this decision affects them more deeply than they realize. Let's be honest about the reasons this vital aspect often gets neglected. I have had numerous discussions with incredible men in my practice. Strong individuals who have built families, careers, and fulfilling lives, and many express the same sentiment. They say to me, "Dr. Lauren, it feels like this side of me no longer matters." It saddens me deeply because this is not a conscious choice they are making, but rather a misconception handed down to them. Perhaps you have experienced this too. Your desire might not be as spontaneous as it was in your 30s. Erections might require more effort or not occur in the same way they once did. At some point, you might have thought, "I suppose that chapter has ended." Or perhaps these deeper beliefs have been with you for many years. I have heard from clients who say, "My father told me real men do not behave like that." Or their religious community declared such behavior inappropriate after a certain age. Society's subtle signals do not offer much support either. Advertisements are obsessed with youthfulness. Physicians rarely inquire about sexual health after 50, leaving many feeling as though this part of life has an expiry date. But here is the truth I share with everyone. This is a misconception. Your body disagrees with it, and science supports this fact. The desire for physical pleasure and connection, whether shared with a partner or experienced alone, never disappears. It is ingrained within us from the very beginning to the very end of our lives. What shifts over time is not the need itself, but the manner in which we express it. When expression ceases, problems begin to arise. Let us explore what occurs when you become disconnected from this aspect of yourself. It goes beyond simply missing enjoyable moments, although that alone is reason enough to pay attention. Research reveals that men who stop engaging in sexual activities, including self-pleasure, experience a quicker decline in cognitive function. The brain relies on those pathways of pleasure to thrive. When they fall silent, it is similar to dimming the lights in a room you still need to navigate. The immune system also suffers. Stress hormones increase without the natural outlet, making you more susceptible to infections or worse health issues. Cardiovascular problems advance faster when blood circulation is not regularly stimulated. A review published in 2019 in the Journal of Sexual Medicine demonstrated that men who maintaining an active sex life is linked to lower all-cause mortality, meaning people tend to live longer. I will never forget one of my patients. Let's call him John. He was 72, a retired mechanic, rugged and strong. He came to see me feeling off. exhausted, foggy, and emotionally distant. We ran various tests and adjusted his medication, yet something essential was missing. One day, he confided, "Doc, I haven't felt like a man in years. I stopped everything after my wife passed." We discussed self-pleasure, not to replace intimacy, but as a form of self-care. 6 months later, he walked in beaming, saying, "I feel alive again." His blood pressure had improved, his sleep quality was better, and he was even back to tinkering in his garage. So, what holds you back? Could it be lack of privacy? Living with family members? Or in assisted living? Maybe a health issue like diabetes or arthritis, or medications that reduce desire. Or perhaps you just don't know how to begin again after so long. I would love to hear one challenge you have encountered. Share it in the comments. No judgment, only honesty. Because whatever obstacle you face, it is not the end of your journey. Your body is resilient, adaptable, and ready to support you. I am here to guide you through that process. Let's explore the science, as this is not mere encouragement, but reality. How does self-pleasure promote well-being? First, it is a circulation booster. Every time you engage in it, your body receives a surge of oxygenated blood, especially in the lower regions, which helps maintain healthy and flexible tissues. This is crucial not only for erections, but also for overall genital health. Bladder control and prostate well-being are important topics. Research from Harvard revealed that men who ejaculate 21 times or more each month reduce their risk of prostate cancer by nearly 1/3. That is quite significant. Then there is the hormonal benefit. When you reach climax, or even just become sexually excited, your body releases endorphins. These act as natural pain relievers, easing discomfort from stiff joints to persistent headaches. Oxytocin floods the system, dissolving stress and helping you fall asleep more easily. How many of us could benefit from improved rest? Meanwhile, testosterone continues to support muscle strength and bone density, which naturally decline with age. A study conducted by the University of California demonstrated that consistent sexual activity increases neurohormones that guard brain cells and may slow down memory decline or dementia. However, the effects are not only physical. Your mental health also gains from staying in touch with your body. This connection helps ward off feelings of sadness. From my experience with patients, men who feel disconnected often drift into loneliness or depression. Yet regaining this connection is like activating a switch, making them more lively and authentic. One man, a 68-year-old widower, told me, "Dr. Lauren, I never realized how much I missed feeling truly alive." This is what it is about, not mere indulgence, but self-care as crucial as nourishing food or daily exercise. Let's keep it enjoyable. Think about one way you already nurture yourself. Maybe gardening, a morning coffee tradition, or restoring vintage cars. How does this idea resonate with you? Fitting in like another part of that puzzle? Share it below, because I am eager to discover what fuels your spirit. This journey is not about pressure. It is about curiosity and allowing your body to astonish you. I have created a plan to make this experience simple, secure, and personalized just for you. Now let us dive in, both figuratively and literally. I developed the restoration method, a sequence of 5 steps intended for men over 60 to reintroduce self-pleasure into their lives while respecting the body they have today. This is not about trying to recapture your youth or conform to unattainable ideals. Instead, it is about embracing yourself with compassion and scientific understanding. Practice it 2 or 3 times per week and witness the transformation happen. Here is how it works. Step 1 involves preparation and setting the atmosphere. Choose a private place like your bedroom or a quiet nook where you feel comfortable and secure. Lock the door, dim the lighting, and arrange pillows for back support if needed. Select a high-quality lubricant. I recommend silicone-based products as they are gentler and longer-lasting for mature skin.
Warm a small amount the size of a quarter in your hands. This moment is yours alone, free from rush or disruptions, allowing you to focus fully on yourself. Step 2 is about relaxation. Close your eyes and take 10 slow, deep breaths. Inhale over a count of 4 seconds and exhale for 6. Feel the tension dissolve from your shoulders, jaw, and legs. This step is more than preparation. It signals your nervous system that it is safe and calm here. If your thoughts drift away, gently guide your attention back to your breathing. Step 3 focuses on awakening. Begin exploring, but not just in the usual ways. Yet everywhere else, gently glide your hands over your inner thighs, your lower abdomen, and your chest. Pay close attention to what brings you comfort now. Your body is not the same as it used to be, and that is wonderful. No objectives, no critique, only curiosity. Perhaps your neck is more sensitive than you recall, or your arms feel a new kind of tingling. Allow this to be a moment of discovery. Step 4 is all about focused stimulation. Now apply direct touch using 3 methods I have seen create incredible results. The first is the encompassing palm. Wrap your lubricated hand around your penis and apply gentle pressure, making slow strokes up and down the shaft. This is about experiencing sensations, not forcing things. The second method is gland circulation. Use 2 fingers to make small, firm circles around the head, as if awakening nerves with care. Third is root strengthening. Massage the base and perineum, the area between your scrotum and anus, with moderate pressure. This increases blood flow and fortifies pelvic muscles. Avoid rushing toward erection or climax and focus on how things feel. If a sensation pleases you, stay with it. Step 5 is integration. Stop for a moment, breathe deeply, and sense the warmth spreading through your body. Take time to reflect on what you noticed and honor yourself for showing up not only for pleasure but for your well-being. If you wish, write down a note in a journal about how relaxed you felt or a new thing you tried. This becomes your personal record of achievement. Move slowly into this routine. During the first week, stick to the initial 3 steps to build comfort and body awareness. In the second week, include stimulation but keep it light and exploratory. By the third week, follow the entire sequence, adjusting the timing based on what feels best to you. Mid-morning between 9 and 11 is the perfect window. Testosterone levels tend to be at their highest then. Alternatively, try the early evening slot from 5 to 7 if your mornings are too hectic. For those dealing with arthritis, doing it after a warm shower when your joints are more flexible can make a big difference. If you are taking medication for erectile dysfunction, coordinate the timing with the medication's peak impact. What do you think? Could you set aside 30 minutes for this? Which time of day seems most feasible for you? Share your thoughts in the comments. I am rooting for you to give it a try and observe how things change. Before jumping in, let's avoid some common pitfalls. First, don't expect every session to be a spectacular event with firm erections or intense climaxes. The goal is simply to show up, relax, and enjoy something positive. Pressure only ruins the experience because your body picks up on it and becomes tense. Second, avoid doing this sporadically. Consistency is key, much like brushing your teeth or stretching regularly. Aim for 2 to 3 times per week to maintain steady benefits. Third, take your time, especially with an older body. Give yourself 30 to 45 minutes, not just 5. Start by relaxing, ease into touch, and let arousal develop naturally. Rushing only breeds frustration, and that is not what we want. Fourth, don't focus solely on your genitals. Your entire body is a playground. Explore your thighs, nipples, or any area that sparks a reaction. This approach reduces pressure and adds more enjoyment. The toughest challenge is overcoming shame. If it creeps in, push it away by reminding yourself, this is doctor approved. It benefits my heart, mind, and soul. Write down the advantages, such as better sleep, sharper focus, and less stress, and read them whenever doubts arise. I found that this mindset really helps. Patient Tom, aged 76, who had been embarrassed just talking about it, shared his story. We tackled the issue together. After 3 months, he said, "Doctor, Lauren, I feel proud of myself again." What concerns might be holding you back from starting? Perhaps privacy, or just feeling out of practice. Share your thoughts below, because I am sure someone else is feeling the same, and together we will work through it. Here we are now. You have the knowledge, the science, and the encouragement to reclaim your energy. This journey is not just about adding years to your life, but improving the quality of those years. Imagine waking up energized, feeling in tune with yourself, and facing each day with confidence. Begin today, even if it is just by taking the first step. Your future self will be grateful. If this message resonates with you, please tap the like button and subscribe. This simple action helps me reach more men who can benefit from this support. Share this video with a friend who might need that extra push. Sometimes the greatest gift is breaking the silence. Before I go, tell me where you are watching from and what your main insight is. Drop a comment below. I read every message and look forward to hearing your story. This is Dr. Lauren signing off from Health Haven. Here is to thriving, not just surviving. Until next time.